How you doing? This is Mitch with the Native Survival School. Tonight we're going to make a pouch that's going to fit on our quiver. I'm going to make it out of a piece of wool. And it's going to hold things that I need with my quiver to shoot, like my shooting glove and my arm guard. Stay tuned. Okay, so in front of me I have a wool scarf, and I just fold it in half, and I'm going to run a stitch on the open end, creating a tube that will have double layer fabric on each side. Right now I've already flipped over the end, and I'm starting to run stitches through it to create the foot, the bottom of my pouch. Alright, so now the bottom is all set. Here's the bottom of the pouch. I just sewed that closed, as you just saw. I think it's going to fit something like this. I still have to cut it and do a lot of work to it, obviously. But basically what I want to do is create a pouch that's attached to my quiver that holds all my gear that I need to go with my quiver, with my bow, with my arrows. So to that end, I'm going to have a little bag of sorts at the bottom filled with broadheads, so I can take my field points off my arrows and I can put broadheads on them, and then I'll put all the field points in here. So this will be like a little bag at the bottom of my pouch. So it'll have broadheads or field points depending on what I have on my arrows, so I can switch back and forth on the fly whenever I want. So that's good. I'll put that down there. It should have some knocks and field points in it and stuff like that. Just kind of random stuff. And then I'm going to have my arm guard. This is American bison, so bison. That's the scientific name for it. Or American buffalo, as they're known. So that's going to fit in there, something like that. And I have my shooting glove, so that will fit in there somewhere as well. Probably something like this. So now I would have my points, my alternate points, my arm guard, and my shooting glove, all with me at all times inside my pouch on my quiver, which is great, because I don't have to try to put it in, a haversack or my pocket or anything like that, and make sure I have everything I need. Okay, so I think I figured out how I want this pouch to be. So basically, here's my pouch up into this point. It's going to be on the quiver. I'm going to have it fold over, say, this far. And I'm going to fold it back on itself that far. I'll then stitch all of that around, and I think I'm going to put a drawstring paracord through that. So to do that, I'm going to want it to fold over this much, and I'm going to want it to fold back up to that point. Let's see, okay, so I want it to end here, the top of the pocket, but I have to fold back the material onto itself like a sock up to there and run a stitch right here all the way around with a rope in it. That should do it. So I'm going to cut it right here. Now over here, what I'm going to end up doing is folding this back on itself. Just like this. I'm going to run a stitch, make that permanent with the drawstring through it. That's going to work good. But before I get to that point, I need to stitch up this long side all the way up to the throat right here. I think knowing how to sew is a very important skill to have. It's very potent in the woods. It allows you to make gear. Allows you to make clothes. It's incredible. Incredible skill. It's fabrication. It's like a producing thing. You literally produce things that didn't exist before. So you get a hide and you process it, you tan it, make a quiver out of it, make clothes out of it, make a hat out of it, make a shirt out of it, make a dress, make pants, make leggings, make mucklucks, boots, like fur-on boots. Make a shirt. I mean, there's so many things you can make that we just use all the time in the woods. You can make a canteen with leather. It's the original canteen. Well, one of them, I suppose. There are guys that still know how to do that stuff out there. It's pretty cool. I dig those skills. Sewing is a big time, long-term living skill. Allows you to fix what you already own. Allows you to make more of what you need. I have bone needles and antler needles. I've made wood needles. They work fine. Nothing wrong with them at all. You can use a fish hook to sew if you had to. That wouldn't bother me. I just use a piece of wood. I'm just pulling the excess through, so I just ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches and then pulled the excess through that's waiting behind. Goes quick that way. I'm going to basically just have it fold over like that. Alright, so now I need to work on sewing this top. Love making gear. And it's free too. I'm just using an old scarf. No big deal. And I bought this roll of artificial sinew. Oh man, 5 years ago probably. And everyone has needles. You know, this particular sewing needle happens to be a gift from my friend Malcolm, who's a master sewer. He makes ridiculous things with his needlework, like his haversacks. Crazy. Pull it through. Pull that tight. Go through the pouch. Pull that tight. And continue on down the line. Right through. That's nice. Through the pouch. Pull tight. As you can see, I'm sewing the pouch right along this line right here. It's going pretty well. Next one will be here. So on. So with it only stitched like ½ inch of cloth and a strip all the way down the side, gives me the full cloth now. So that's good. Okay, we'll see if it works. So I've got my shooting glove, my arm guard. See if my arm guard fits in there. It's really what it comes down to. You know, if it fits my kit, I really don't care about the specifics because it works. It's not a big deal. Plenty of room in there, and I can get my whole hand in there to pull stuff out if I want. Cinch it up, tie it up. No problem there. I still have plenty of room down bottom. Nice. So now I have my shooting glove and my arm guard attached to my quiver. That's awesome. I'm ready to shoot. All I gotta do is take out my kit, shooting gloves, arm guard. That's awesome. Sweet pouch. Alright, so here it is. Worked out really well. So now I have a pouch on the side of my quiver. Holds all my archery gear. Awesome. So now my kit is getting more self-sufficient. It's getting more self-reliant by the day. Appreciate your views, comments, your support. See you guys in the next one. Take care.